Hey you guys, it's Erica with Groupin's Poopin' Scoopin'. Welcome back to my video. I got some stuff to talk about today. Man, oh man, customer service is really the hardest part about business. Let's be real. Like in poop scooping, everybody's like, oh, picking up dog poop, so disgusting. Oh, I can't believe you have to do that. I could never do that. No. Picking up dog poop's not just... It's not a beer bottle, I swear. That's a tea bottle that's bouncing around on the bottom of my truck right now. No, picking up dog poop isn't what's disgusting. Is dealing with customers that are difficult and that challenge you and that make you feel bad about your service. That's disgusting and that's gross. Well, I wouldn't really say it's disgusting, but I had my very first like actual physical complaint today. Like I've gotten a couple complaints, like every company does, you know, it happens. In business, you can't please everybody. You try, but you can't. Move this back here. You just can't please everybody. But of course we try. Well, let me tell you what happened. Let me explain my side of the story. So a couple weeks ago, I needed to do a clean. This woman wanted me to do a one-time clean on their yard. Well, it was still in the midst of winter, so the ground was still pretty frozen. There was a little bit of snow, but not bad. There was like patches. And the thing is with the ground being frozen, it's like these turds, they really do freeze to the ground. And you can kick them, but not all of them come up. And when you get the melt, so sometimes what will end up happening is you'll get like a slight melt, so like the top layer of the poop will actually come off, but like the bottom layer won't because it's still frozen to the ground. You know, we try to articulate this to our customers and let them know, and for the most part, people don't mind. So I went and did this clean. Now in hindsight, I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have just said, nope, I can't clean your yard until the ground is completely thawed and everything is missing. But typically what happens is, say for instance, somebody comes on and they want a one-time clean and they sign up for a weekly. I'll let them know, I'll say, hey, listen, I'll clean your yard. I'll get as much up as I possibly can. Obviously, we want to do the best job possible because that's what we're there for, is to clean up the dog poop and remove the waste. Like, that's our job. That's why we're there. And then on the weeklies, or every other week, when I come back as the ground thaws, we'll be able to get everything up. So that's typically how that kind of situation happens. It doesn't happen often, but you know, we get those customers, they want it clean right now. And so I just explained to them. I try to be as detailed as possible. So my husband went out and did the clean. He actually helped me that day because I had a pretty full schedule. So he came out, we did the cleans. This is a kind of a country yard. We're out in the country. This isn't a well manicured backyard with a nice fluffy green grass where, you know, the turds, why do I keep saying turds? The poop, the turds, whatever. You can see them, you know, there's leaves on the ground. It's just not a well manicured backyard, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. So we don't have to scoop all of the property. We just have to scoop like, I don't know how far it is, but it's a decent size, but still not that big. So we did our scan, we go back and forth, we go the opposite grid direction, we do our thing, and both of us were like, all right, well, you know, I think this is good. This is as good as it's gonna get. We're not gonna be able to get anything else up. I can't remember how many bags we pulled out of there, but you know, it's probably more than 2. So we left, and I communicated with her. We talked. I was supposed to come out like 2 weeks later, but then we got that snow, so I didn't. She was supposed to be moved over to the following week. Well, things got a little crazy in my schedule. I forgot to move her over. That was my fault. That was my bad. So she called me, and I was like, oh goodness. So I texted her. I said, hey, listen, do you mind if I were to come out next Wednesday? I will take $10 off of your bill for the inconvenience. She says, yeah, sure, not a problem. So she says, how much then? And I say, $20. And so she's like, then she said that I told her it was $20 last time, so the bill should be $10. So she sent me a screenshot that doesn't say anything about $20 on there. So I call her, because I'm a firm believer in communicating on the phone or in person, not over text message, because you can't tell tones. So I was like, nope. So I called her. So we talked. And she basically said that her son went outside and looked and said that we did a bad job, and that we charged her $50, and that we weren't even there that long. So I proceeded to explain to her that we weren't there that long because there was 2 of us. She's like, well, that's not my problem. Well, that's why we weren't there that long, because there was 2 of us. And I didn't tell her this, but this is what I do all day. I scoop dog poop all day, and this is my job. I have a system, I have a flow. I got the eagle eye. So then she said she called around to other companies, and I'm much higher. I explained to her, I was like, my spring cleans start at $70. So we weren't able to get everything up, so I charged you $50. And she's like, well, it's $50 everywhere else. So that's when I told her, I was like, well, that's other companies. We're $50. So then nothing else was said about that. She basically just said we did a bad job. She's not paying me $30 or $20. She'll pay $10. And then she really shouldn't even be paying anything, since we did a bad job. And it really hurt my feelings. It got to me, because this is the first time I've ever gotten like a real complaint. I'm like, dang, I'm like, did I really do that bad of a job? But I know we didn't do that bad of a job, because the ground was frozen. We can only get what we can get. So in business, it's like, it's so crazy. It's like, it doesn't matter how many good reviews you have. It's like that one just like, oh, it stings really bad. And dealing with difficult customers is difficult. And that has been really the hardest part about my business, is the customer service part. Dealing with great customers is great. When everybody's happy, all is good. All is good. But dealing with that customer that's like, you feel like you can't win, that's what really stings. So, I reached out to kind of like one of my mentor scoopers that have been in the business for a lot longer than I have, and asked her, how she handles situations like this. So she has, advised me to just not even, not charge her, which I was already thinking about that. I was going to do a no charge, and pretty much, just let that be that. Like, scoop her, kill her with kindness, be extra kind, which I always am. That's one thing, is I try to be nice. Well, I am nice, but I try to be like extra nice, It's all about the service and serving my customers. And then just not add her to a weekly, and not take her on as a customer. Let her go with somebody else. So that's probably what I'll do. It's, it's rough though. It really is rough. Because I do, I want all of my customers to be happy, but you just can't please everybody. And in business, situations like this are tough. So I'm like, ugh. So that's kind of a little story. That's what was on my mind today. It threw me off. Kind of, I wouldn't say that it messed up my day, but definitely like messed up my plans. I had some other plans that I wanted to do, but I'm gonna keep chugging along. And now I'm just gonna tweak some stuff. So now when the winter time comes for next year, I just have to maybe take some pictures, document this type of situation, and just be extra detailed, and have everything written down in either email or text message, nothing verbally. Not that she said that I told her over the phone verbally, but I need to have everything on text message, just so you can go back to that and just say like, hey, listen, this is exactly what was said. And I screenshotted her a screenshot of a picture where I said that it would be $30 every other week. So just to kind of prove that I'm not a liar, because that's not what I'm here to do. And I'm not a liar. Not that she called me a liar, but that's the way that I felt. I felt like she, was saying that I was like a liar or something. So that's just me and my feelings. So yeah, I don't know if any of you guys have had situations like this. If you have any tips or suggestions of how to handle it and what worked best for you, drop it in the comments. I'm here to learn as well from you guys, and I would want to hear from it. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, there's a button for that as well, but don't do that. No thanks. Give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.